parents out there. Help for anyone looking to get back into the dating scene. We'll help you out. It is, of course, back to school time. It's for the kids, of course, but for the parents, what about mom and dad? Perhaps time to get back into the dating scene, mom or dad. Therapist and life coach Lisa Haisha joins us now with some advice, I guess, for parents. Because for single moms and single dads out there, you're saying that this is actually a good time to maybe get back into the dating scene. What's your advice for that, I guess?
Oh, absolutely. This is a great time for kids to get back into the dating scene. Their kids are back at school. It's time for them to start nurturing themselves. You know, parents don't have that time because, let's face it, parents live, especially single moms, in a tornado of demands. And they've got to prepare meals for school, busy schedules. Such
a busy life. You don't sometimes have time for yourself. But you're saying that when you're a single parent, dating is actually important. And in long term, it helps out. It helps you. It helps your kids even. Explain why that is so.
Well, it's because when you're happy, you could be a better parent. When you're going out on dates and you're taking care of yourself, you're actually having fun and you have a life of your own. Sometimes single moms get caught up in just being a mom, which it's fantastic and rewarding, but they also need to do something for themselves.
Here's the tricky part. Can you break down, depending on the age of the kids, how do parents explain what the dating process is and what mom is doing or perhaps what dad is doing? Because a lot of parents, I guess, a lot of moms would say, well, this is uncle, and then, you know, run down the list of guys that you're going out with. How do you explain to the kids what you're doing, I guess?
I don't think you let the kids on, especially when they're really young, you know, like, you know, until the age 5 or 6, because they're too young. They don't understand it. They can't grasp the idea, or especially if a divorce is recent, you really want to give them time to breathe and, you know, get adjusted to the new situation.
So you mentioned the difficulty and the busy lives that single parents lead. What about the balance between your kids and the person that you're, I guess, trying to start a relationship with, because you have to nurture that as well. So how do you kind of keep a balance between the two?
I think everything is, you know, first of all, you trust your gut and balance. And you don't rush into anything, especially if you have children, because they're very important, you know, dynamic in this new relationship. So you just do it one day at a time, and you know, start off slow and watch it progress.
The bottom line here, a lot of the parents have been out of the dating game for a while.
Yes.
So it's a different time. It's you know, maybe it's been 5 years, maybe it's been 10 or 15. How do they kind of break back into the dating scene after it's been a while, I guess?
Well, there's so many ways to get out there today. You know, one fantastic way is volunteermatch.com. If you just go online, it's a wonderful way. It's, you know, have fun going out. You're doing good and you're having fun. And come on, you know, someone who's doing volunteer work, you really get to know who they are, so you're not going to be wasting your time. You know, there's meetup.com, there's, you know.
A lot of places. And okay, so what if the online sites are one thing, but what about like in the real world? Maybe some folks who maybe aren't as, you know, I don't want to do the online, I don't want to do the texting. Is it still? Because I remember hearing like the supermarket, the library, those are...
Yeah, I mean, you could, but why don't you start your own group? You know, start a spiritual salon, start a reading group, a movie group, if you like, you know, Coppola movies. You know, gather your friends, have everyone bring 2 friends, and that's a safe way to do it, too. You know, because then they're, you know, referral, you know, always better than just random online dating.
Yeah, and I like this suggestion here, because you're saying sign up at your school, because... odds are there's other single parents at the same school, right? So maybe sounds like you're using the school for, you know.
I know, we don't have to put it that way, but it is a great way. When your children are at school, what better way to be with your kids and see how other parents are dedicated to their children? Have that in common.
Let's say after a divorce or something, is there a better time? Because a lot of parents worry and they feel like, you know what, if the marriage doesn't work out, I'm just going to wait till the kid's gone to college. Is there a specific age that's better than another age for a mom or a dad to start dating again?
No, I say there's no rules. You know, you just go by your own life. And I think people are always happier when they have love in their life. You know, keep an open heart and just go for it.
It's tough out there.
It's tough out there.
It's tough. And that's why we have...
So you got to have fun while doing it.
Therapist and life coach Lisa Haisha here to help. For more information on all of Lisa's advice, of course, we have a link to your website on our website. Just go to fox5sandiego.com. Charlie?